Hey guys, Brent here, and today I'm at Red River Gorge. All right guys, so I got down here on a Thursday and I'm doing 3 days, 2 nights. I'm solo this trip. Andy couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he had some real world commitments and couldn't get away this week. But I'm out here for a couple days. I'm gonna do about 30 miles is what I have planned. Lots of the major attractions here on the agenda, so enjoy. So I'm a grand total of about 10 minutes into this hike, and I'm already hooked on it down here. This is amazing. Just the views, the huge rock faces. It's gonna be a good couple days. All right, so after that awesome little introduction to the gorge, checking out Sky Bridge, I've got a bit of a road walk here up 715 to pick up my next trail. A couple miles of boring, so not much filming, but I'll check in when I get back up onto the trail. Road closed to cars though. I'm still gonna walk it. So I just came from up there. This is the canoe launch area. Kind of neat. Got some stairs that go down to the river, and this handy little contraption to get your boats down to the water. All right, so made it to my first campsite option. This site's pretty cool. It's flat, it's nice. A couple fire areas set up. Only downside is my water source is about another mile and a quarter up the trail. It's only 4:20 right now, so I'm kind of in a debate mode, trying to decide if I want to push on, hit that water source and see what's up ahead, or if I want to kind of hang out here, get camp set up, and then hoof it down to get water and then come back. So I'm gonna take a 15-minute break, think about it, and see you in a few. All right, guys. So sat down, had a little break, got a chance to think about it, and I still have a couple hours of daylight left. I'm gonna try and cover some more ground. the more I cover today, the less I have to do tomorrow before I get to the really cool stuff. So I'm gonna go push onto the water and keep going to see what I find. By the way, first time I get to hike on the Sheltilly Trace. Pretty cool. Well, made it to the water source. Not too bad of a hike. It's only 5:30 right now, so it didn't take that long. I definitely don't want to go back up that way. Yeah, a lot of water, a lot of slippery rocks. So there's a ton of campsites down here, but I'm gonna grab some water and keep going on and see what's up ahead. So I'm gonna be honest, I just lost the trail. Got it figured out, and my water source here, that's the trail over on the other side. So it looks like I get to cross the river. All right. Yep, that was my trail. Catching my breath. It's about 6:20 now, made it out of the bottom by the river, so started climbing, and one of these sites up ahead is where I'm gonna call it a night. So it's almost 7 o'clock, and I am ready to find a campsite. Just found an absolutely awesome area about a couple hundred yards back, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be great. Nope, restoration area. No camping there for me. Hey guys, morning of day 2. Sorry I didn't get any footage last night. I told myself that I would take the first site that I saw after 7:30, and I didn't find one until after 8 o'clock. So it was a mad dash to get set up and then eat dinner, get the food bag hung, all that fun stuff. But fun day planned today. Made up a lot of miles yesterday to cover a lot of the ground before the main attractions. I'm right at the base of Indian Staircase, so I'm gonna hit that, and then bunch of cool sights today. Should be a pretty epic journey. Enjoy. All right guys, first decision of the day. So I am at the trail split for Indian Staircase. There's a trail that goes straight up it, handholds, footholds up a rock face, or there's a trail that goes around it and kind of touches the top of it on its way. So being out here solo, the fact that it rained for a couple hours last night and everything's soaked, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna take the loop around trail and not climb up the staircase today, even though that was something that I really wanted to do. Sometimes you just gotta make decisions when you're out here alone, and be safe, be smart, so you can come back and do it again. Make sure you put out your campfires, folks. Otherwise, that's the result. All right, guys, not covering a ton of ground today because this trail's been incredible. It's been really awesome out here, just all the views, all the sights to see. Keep wanting to stop and take pictures constantly. But I'm on the trail that loops around the top of the Indian Staircase. I'm about done with it, and then head on down to Cloud Splitter. That's gonna be the next attraction. All right, made the trail split. Straight up ahead of me, the Sheltowee continues. I'll take that later. Back behind me up there is gonna be the trail up to Cloud Splitter. Looks like a pretty gnarly climb on the map with all the contour lines. So we will see how it goes, but that's where I'm headed. I'm gonna go check out Cloud Splitter. All right, y'all, kind of windy up here, so I'm not gonna get too close to the edge, but check out those views from the top of Cloud Splitter. All right, made it down the rope climb. Not gonna lie, that's a little scary being out here solo doing that. But made it. Be careful on the way going back down the rest of the way and pick the Sheltowee back up. All right, made it back down to the bottom, back to Sheltowee. So I'm gonna jump back on that and head towards the suspension bridge and Hanson's Point, where I'm making camp tonight. All right, y'all, just stopped, grabbed some water. Ran across this nice little cool stream, some clear water running through it. So figure now's as good a time as any to stop. Pulled up the map while I was here. Looks like I got about another 4 miles to go before I get out to Hanson's Point, and it's about 3:30 right now. So making a lot better time today. I know where I'm camping today. So yeah, in good shape. Everything's awesome. All right, made it to the trail split. I'm gonna take this trail back behind me, head towards Gray's Arch. Now, I've heard part of that loop shut down, but that's where Hanson's Point is, so that's where I'm headed. All right, that was a quick little section of trail. I just broke off and now I'm on the trail that'll take me out to Hanson's Point. All right, y'all. Well, I didn't show camp last night, so I guess that's the least I could do tonight. There's the tarp set up. I got all my stuff under there except the pack and the chair right now. Drizzling a little bit right now, but fire area back there, and then big, huge open site over here. So lots of space for tents, hammocks, kind of whatever you want to do. There's a big group of sites up here, so there's quite a few people that are set up at some of the other ones up top. That's it for now. I'm gonna cook dinner and check in later. All right, guys, about 9 a.m. We're starting to pack up camp. We went out, saw sunrise on Hanson's. Had a couple visitors last night, so there's a hammock over there. Johnny and Bob are out here. They came out last night just after the sun was going down and set up camp. We hung out for a little bit and then, yeah, went to bed. So we're gonna pack up, get on trail, and I'll check in later. All right, we just came off that trail that leads out to Hanson's Point. Just jumped back onto the rough trail. Gonna be on this for pretty much the rest of the way. All right, just hit our first stream crossing. This is the one that I filled up everything with last night before hiking up to Hanson's. We're just topping off some water and then we'll hit back to it. we're gonna jump back and forth across this stream 3 or 4 times and then head on towards 715. All right, guys, just made it to Chimney Top Road. This is where I had planned to break off from them and keep heading on the rough trail over to 715 in the car, but it's only a little after noon, so I'm actually gonna head up with them and we're gonna check out an attraction up there, and I'll check in when we get there. Just doing a little road walking, and that attraction that I mentioned back there is Half Moon. Something that they were planning on doing. I wasn't, but here's pretty cool. So I've got some time. I'm gonna go check it out with them. All right, just made it to the big rock climb out here at the end. We're gonna drop the packs and kind of slack pack this up to the top. Hang out up there for a few and then come back down back to the packs. Out in the distance is Hanson's. That's where we are going, to Half Moon. And out there to the right is Chimney Top. All right, totally glad that I did that and didn't just go back to the car. Half Moon was incredible. Awesome views off of there. Fun rock climb to get up to it. We just jumped back on the trail to head back towards the road. So that's where we're at. All right, we got off the road, just jumped back onto rough trail. We're gonna head over to 715 and then they're gonna stop off at the car with me. I've got some drinks in a cooler, so I'm gonna be not a jerk and I'm gonna share. And then they're gonna break off and continue on their trip, and I'm gonna head home to 3 of my favorite things. More on that later. All right, y'all, made it back to the parking lot in the car. It's a wrap for this one. I ended up doing right around 34 miles. I'll have to check when I get home on the exact mileage. Incredible day yesterday, even better day today. Was really cool meeting up with Johnny and Bob. They were fun to do some hiking with, and definitely opened my eyes to something I wasn't expecting. Half moon wasn't even on my radar for today, but definitely glad that I did it. So yeah, time for 3 of my favorite things. You guys know what they are: beer, pizza, and a nap, in that order. See ya from Red River Gorge.